What up, cut ups? Good morning. I am up, out and about already. I have a appointment at 1:30 this afternoon with he's this person is an advisor for UWM and MATC where I'm going, and actually what he does is he's like the coordinator. He helps the students like take classes that they may need for their bachelor's program, but you can actually take some of the immediate classes at MATC for a much better price, a cheaper price. So it makes sense to me to have this person take a look at my profile. Actually, he did already. We met already, and just this past semester, when I thought I was going to be going to school, I saw him and he helped me pick my classes out. So I'm actually just meeting with him again because I didn't go to school last semester. That was the first time I had taken off for a while. So I'm meeting with him today at 1:30, and he's going to help me get my classes that I need back, so that I'm trying to fix my hair, y'all. Fix it. I think it looks so cute today. Little curls and stuff. I'm loving it. But anyway, yeah, guys. So it's really cold today. I really don't think I'm going to be out here, too much. So I know, like I said, I'm going to go to school, and then I'm going to, hmm, hmm, hmm. Just saw something. But anyway, that's about it. Stay tuned in for the rest of this video. On a more serious note, I'm going to be talking about intimacy after having a hysterectomy. So, yeah, guys, I just put little bits and clips and pieces of, my day together. So, just want you guys to get a pretty clear idea of what I have planned today, which is not a lot. But, yeah, guys, stay tuned in because, like I said, the hysterectomy awareness, or I really shouldn't say awareness. Well, maybe it is awareness. It is to me, just doing the research that I've done so far on it is very interesting. And then knowing a couple people that's actually dealing with life after a hysterectomy and hearing how different the stories are is very interesting. So stay tuned in for that. All right, everybody, stay tuned. I am at school. The counselor is gone to get some information from the front desk. But I'm here, guys. I'm about to officially register. I am working towards my bachelor's this semester. So I'm really kind of excited a little bit. What up, cut ups? I am back. And today's video is going to be about intimacy after a hysterectomy. And me personally, I have never had a hysterectomy, but I do know a couple people that have, and I've been communicating with a couple people that have, and that made me want to do some research and to find out a little bit more about it. So that's what this video is about. I have two lady friends that has had hysterectomies, and I find it very interesting that one of the ladies said that she doesn't have an issue with intimacy and sex after her hysterectomy. She said that she felt like it even was better after the surgery. So that's a good thing, right? Right. But on the other hand, the other friend said that she has no sexual desire at all She doesn't have a need for a man. I had to do some research about this to find out, you know, more about this because, you know, like I said, I've never, you know, had a hysterectomy, but I know a lot of people have. And it's a common procedure, but, you know, like I said, I found it interesting. And I'm just going to go ahead and get into the video. Okay. My resource for this article came from healthline.com, and it's basically an overview, and it says a hysterectomy is surgery to remove the uterus womb, the hollow organ where babies grow and develop during pregnancy. Having this procedure can relieve pain and other symptoms from conditions like fibroids or endometriosis. And endometriosis, I think, is a disease where you have like extreme cramping when you have your period. Yes, condition where you just really cramp really, really severely. Okay. Now, okay. It says, and if you have uterine or cervical cancer, it could save your life. A hysterectomy can save your life. Okay. Any surgery can have both short-term and long-term side effects. A hysterectomy can cause side effects like pain and bleeding. Once you have this procedure, you won't be able to carry a child. A hysterectomy can also impact your sex life in the weeks following the procedure. Yet it shouldn't prevent you from having sex and enjoying once you're healed. How soon can a woman start having sex after a hysterectomy? Most of the surgery-related side effects should go away, and your body should heal within 2 months. Okay. Can a woman still have an orgasm after the procedure? Some women do report that they have less intense orgasms or no orgasms at all after the surgery. That's not good. This is because removing the uterus can get, let me get it right, can cut nerves that enable you to climax. Also, the cervix contains nerves that are stimulated during sex. If your cervix was removed during the procedure, the surgeon may have cut these nerves. This is rare and not the norm for most people who have the surgery, though. Okay. So, another article, the resource is medicalnewstoday.com, and I just got some information of my own, you know. It was kind of all over the place, but I did make sure I wrote down the resources for everything I'm talking about. It is normal for someone to have a lot of questions after a hysterectomy and worry about what their life will be like, including their sex life, okay? Although everyone heals differently, a person may experience some common side effects after surgery that may initially affect sex. However, given time to heal, and many women find their enjoyment of sexual activities remains. Okay. However, given the time to heal, many women find their enjoyment of sexual activity remains the same after a hysterectomy, while others say it improves. Okay. So yeah, that's pretty much for that. I'm going to basically list 3 steps you can take to improve your sex drive after a hysterectomy. Number 1 is to take your time. When you're having sex, don't rush. Give yourself enough time to get aroused. Okay? Number 2 is to experiment. Try different positions until you find one that is comfortable for you. Explore options other than vaginal sex, like oral or manual stimulation. Okay, number 3, be honest. Be open with your partner about what feels good and what hurts. If these tips don't work, consider having or seeing a sex therapist or counselor with your partner. Okay. So, I'm gonna stop here before I get into a bit more research, but I'm really grateful that, you know, I've never had, you know, an issue, you know, even having to, for a hysterectomy to even be an option, you know. But I do know that everybody's different. I was talking with a girlfriend last night, and she was saying that, you know, women have them for all different reasons. You know, some people do have health issues. Some women just don't want to have their periods anymore, you know. I mean, that part of it makes sense to me. Who wants to, you know, deal with that? You know, if you have to, fine. But if you don't and you have that option, that's kind of cool, you know, to have that option. But in the meantime, stay tuned in, everybody, for a little bit more about intimacy after a hysterectomy. All right. Okay, so there are 3 types of hysterectomies that you can have. Actually, there's more, but I'm just gonna list 3 types. And the first one is a total hysterectomy, where the uterus and the cervix are removed. The second type of hysterectomy is a subtotal partial hysterectomy, where the uterus is removed, but the cervix is left in place. Okay. The third type is hysterectomy and bilateral salpingo, ovarectomy, and that is SALPINGO/OOPHO, ovarectomy, RECTOMY. Okay. And that's where the uterus, fallopian tubes, and the ovaries are removed. Okay. All right. Now, let me see where I got that resource from. Oh, it was the same as the one before. Okay, so this is just some overall general information. The resource where I got this information is called webmd.com. And like I said, I made sure I listed all of the resources in case anybody wants to go and look up, you know, or do some further research on this topic. You definitely can go, I mean, and look, check it out for yourselves. So the resource is webmd.com. And like I said, this is just some general information. For most women, life without a uterus means relief from symptoms that cause them to have a hysterectomy. Bleeding, pelvic pain, and abdominal bloating. With relief from those symptoms, women may have better sex with greater libido, frequency, and enjoyment. Okay. Yet, if the ovaries were removed, there are a few more challenges ahead. If you had not gone through menopause before your hysterectomy, you will probably begin having symptoms of menopause, hot flashes, and mood swings. Okay. Your body is adjusting to changes in hormone levels. You may also have some changes in sexual desire and enjoyment, and vaginal dryness. I'm so glad I don't have that problem. Yeah. I be drip, and I'm so glad I don't have that issue. I don't think I'll ever have that vaginal dryness issue ever. But anyway, most women begin hormone replacement therapy before they leave the hospital because bodily changes can be so drastic. Okay, guys, so that is my little spin on intimacy after having a hysterectomy. And you know, it's interesting. You know, it's just very interesting. I like to explore and learn about things that I don't know, you know, especially if somebody like requested it. And I'm gonna say she requested it, but then again, she really didn't. We just kind of this is a girlfriend that I'm talking about that told me her experience. And I'm just gonna say this. We talked about it, and after our conversation, I decided on my own to just make a video, you know, addressing this because, you know, I can't imagine what it would be like not to be aroused or, you know, have the option to get aroused or to not want sex, or, you know, I can't imagine that. So yeah, I did want to learn a little bit more about it, but yeah, I can't imagine it. I can't imagine it for myself, you know, but everybody's different, obviously. And some women, you know, like I said, unfortunately, some women don't have, you know, issues, you know, reaching an orgasm and sex, you know, after having a hysterectomy. And I just think that that's good. And for some women who have said that it's even better, you know, after sex is better after the hysterectomy, I mean, I think that's great. You know, that's really good, because now you have taken away whatever issue you had, you know, with the hysterectomy. Well, you've taken your problems away. Like if you have cancer, cervical cancer, or the endometrius, and if you have the hysterectomy, then, you know, you take those problems away. And on top of that, sex can be better. That's a win-win, it sounds like. So I'm really glad that there are women out there like that have those experiences. You know, going back to the conversation that me and my girlfriend, hey Miss Z, had last night, you know, she was really, I was amazed. I'll just say that, you know, because I got two totally different stories. You know, like I say, I have two lady friends that have both had the hysterectomies, and I just got two totally different stories. And that further intrigued me to want to really do the video too, you know. So yeah, but like I said, she doesn't have any problems. But the other lady, on the other hand, say she has no desire. Say she don't need a man. That's terrible. That's terrible, honey. That's terrible. So I hope that somebody have gotten something out of this video. I hope some of the information have been helpful to somebody. I hope that the tips that I have given, like taking your time with sex when you do decide to have it after a hysterectomy, taking your time, letting your partner know how you feel and being honest with your partner, you know, as far as what feels good, what don't. Things like that, that's important. That's really important. And I'm sure that there are a lot of other, you know, options out there for women who may need more tips, you know, as far as things you can do to hopefully get your sex life back, you know. Yeah, it's amazing to me, but I am gonna get going, guys. I do have an appointment a little bit later this afternoon, and I want to go live. So I think I'm actually gonna go live first and probably release this video a little bit later on today. So everybody just stay tuned in. If there are other requests out there, please let me know what they are. Leave me some comments, and you know, so I can get on it. But in the meantime, thank you all for watching this video. Like I said, I hope it helps somebody. Okay? All right, everybody. Bye. Stay tuned.